Hello, my name is Jacob Waller, and today I'm going to teach you about the game of golf. Now, to many people think golf is an old man sport, which it kind of is, but it's getting younger, and it's getting more good. To teach you a little bit about the history of golf is that it was created in the 15th century in Scotland, and the first ever golf course created was St. Andrews. Back then, they used to use wooden clubs, but now we have metal club heads and graphite shafts. And for golf balls, they used to have leather golf balls filled with either feathers or hair, and then came gutta percha balls, which were made out of gutta percha gum. And players found that more scraped up balls flew further, so then they started carving designs in it, and they found that dimples work the best, and that's how we have the dimples in the golf ball that we have today. Now that you know a little bit about the history of golf, we can get into the rules. Many people know that golf, the lowest score wins, but not people know how it's actually played. In a round of golf, there are usually 18 holes. There are 3 types of holes in those 18 holes. There is a par 3, a par 4, and a par 5. On a par 4, you're trying to get the ball in the hole in 4 strokes. If you get the ball in the hole in 3 strokes, that would be a birdie, that would be 1 under par. But if you get the ball in the hole in 5 strokes, that would be 1 over par, and that would be a bogey. Same with a par 3 and par 5, 5, 4, yeah. And more about the rules of golf is in the USGA Players Edition, Rules of Golf. If you need any questions, that's where you go. Now, golf is a very challenging game. Your club face could be a centimeter open or closed, and that could mean the ball going 30 yards right or 30 yards left. So delivering it in the same position every time is very hard, and swinging the club at 100 miles an hour, trying to hit the sweet spot as the size of a nickel is very hard to do consistently, and that's what makes the pros really good, because they can do that day in and day out. Now, golf is a game of confidence, and that's what the pros are really good with. And a good book to read is Golf is a Game of Confidence by Bob Rotella. That's a good book to read if you do need to get confidence in the game of golf. Now, even though golf can be very frustrating and very hard, it is a beautiful game, and one of the beautiful aspects of it is that one shot where you swing perfectly, hit it in the middle of the club face, goes straight down the middle of the fairway, far, is what gets people hooked. Another reason why I love golf is also the nature of it. You can find golf courses anywhere. You can find them in mountains, deserts, along oceans, and even in canyons. And a great book to look at is the Golf and Travel International. There are some great golf courses in here. Now, if you decide to give golf a try, I'm going to give you a little lesson of how to set up. Now, setup is the most important thing in golf. It's so important that pros still work on it till this day. Now, I'm left-handed, so for right-handed, it's the other way around. But you would take your right hand, grip the club at the bottom, then take your other hand and overlap your pinky, your index finger like this. You can also do an interlocking grip like this, but I do an overlap grip because that's how I was taught. And from there, you get into an athletic stance, legs shoulder width apart. Make sure your feet, hips, shoulders are all aligned to the target, and swing. You gotta worry about the impact zone and make sure you can deliver the club in that same place all consistently. Doesn't matter what your swing looks like, as long as you can deliver the club in the impact zone consistently, then you're golden. Thank you for listening to my speech about golf. Hopefully it was informative, and hope you give it a try.